Hello, guys. I am Mr. Bitter. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm alongside this awesome guy. This is Matt Fink, aka LookNoHands. And he is a pretty awesome dude. Matt, you're a Starcraft player. You're a scholar. And you might not know it to talk to him, but you also don't have any hands.
It's true.
So I met Matthew at Gamescom some months ago. I was aware of him being out there a little while before that. There's a really cool YouTube video that I posted in our Team Liquid thread of him just playing StarCraft, and I can remember seeing that and being like, "Man, this is really cool. This guy's he's really awesome." And then I ran into you at Gamescom, and we just kind of kept in touch a little bit since then. And it turns out you're kind of going around the world. You're on a world tour of sorts, aren't you?
I am.
And you're doing all sorts of really cool stuff. So. He messaged me a little while ago, said, "Hey, I'm going to be in Germany if you want to get together or anything." I was like, "Hey, why don't you come into the studio and we'll talk about this little excursion you're taking around the world and all of that." So, guys, basically the show today is going to be us sitting here talking to Matt, playing some StarCraft games, and getting to know about your life, about how it is that you play StarCraft at a respectable level without hands, and we're going to hear a lot about some of the cool things that you have going on, kind of behind the scenes, and hopefully shine some light on that. So, thank you, Matthew, for joining us. Welcome to the show. And any introductions or anything like that you want to say?
I think we're all good to jump into it. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. Well, I really, really do appreciate you coming out. This is a StarCraft show, so we're going to play some StarCraft. We're going to talk about some StarCraft, but to everybody that's just tuning in, here it is. We're going to spend a lot of time just kind of talking.
Yep.
So I want to hear a little bit about your life, man. So you're sitting here in front of me. Again, we've pointed out the obvious: no hands, no feet.
No feet.
How did you come to be like this?
Okay, so I was born without a spleen, and at the time, it wasn't something that they would normally check for, and so we had no idea, and it made me vulnerable to certain types of infections. I ended up with one of those infections, and they had to amputate all 4 of my limbs at about 1.5 years old. So
that sucks, man.
I don't know about that.
Really? It's so funny because every time that that I see you, you're smiling. It seems like you've got a really positive outlook. I've seen there's been newspaper articles about you in the past, or things, interviews, and you always seem to have this super positive outlook. So you were what, a year and a half old when that happened. I guess, is it silly for me to ask if you have any recollection of life with arms and legs?
No, it's a good question. I don't really remember much before that. I remember a little bit of my time in the hospital, things here and there, and as I got older, obviously, I remembered more and more.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember anything before that, and it's a good thing, I think. I have some friends who, have lost limbs, when they were older, and it's been a lot harder for them emotionally to deal with, I think, because they knew life prior to that.
So I guess in your case, it's almost like you never really lost anything. It's just, this is your life.
Exactly.
You're going to live it like a boss.
That's the plan.
So could you tell me a little bit about what it's like growing up without arms and legs?
Sure. I don't know. I mean, I think my parents maybe would be more equipped to answer that sort of question because they looked at it from the outside. But for me, I don't think it was that different, at least not socially.
Right.
Some people have, trouble in school with bullying and stuff like that, but I was always in, mainstream classes and stuff, so with everyone else, so it was never a big problem for me.
Yeah. And so you went to school at the normal age as everybody else. You've done well throughout your life in your studies. Like, I was actually super impressed and a little bit jealous because I was reading some articles about you just to get a little ready for our show today, and you told me, I already knew that you had a degree a BA in international relations.
Yep.
Bachelor of the Arts. And I was like, oh, cool. That's like a liberal arts degree, kind of like me. I went to school to study English. That's obviously different from international relations, but you know, it's not math and biology and all that stuff. But I was reading,
Right.
and when you actually took your SATs, you had a perfect score on your math and on your sciences, right?
Yeah, so I plan to go to graduate school
Hmm.
in political science after this, but I also plan to go to medical school. So
So I guess it's pretty safe to say you've got a pretty good head on your shoulders there,
hopefully.
huh? So let's talk about video games.
Okay,
Right now, Starcraft 2 is my favorite game in the world.
mine too.
Yeah. Before that, I played shooters. I played console games. I loved playing fighting games, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, Tekken. What's your background as a gamer?
Okay, so like the first real games that I played were Brood War, and I played some Mech Warrior 4 back in the day.
Man, that's a classic. I loved MechWarrior. I have. Did you ever see that huge MechWarrior controller that came out for one? I never
Yeah,
had that. I always wanted that.
I didn't
But I have
either.
these memories of playing MechWarrior in a friend of my mom's on his computer, and he had 3 monitors, and so I had my mech on all 3 monitors.
Cool.
It was great. um, so you've always been a PC gamer,
Yep, basically. I played some console, but single player games mostly.
yeah. And I guess that's a little bit fitting because a console was made to hold in your hands. I guess it'd be kind of harder to play.
Yeah.
Um, but there's something that I think is really interesting about you and unique about you in regards to other gamers that have disabilities is you don't ask for any special treatment. You don't use any special controllers. You just go with it.
Yep.
You use a keyboard and a mouse. I still can't fathom how. We're going to play some games here in a little bit, and we'll see exactly how
Yep.
you get things done. Why don't you try different controllers? I mean, I know there's stuff out there for people that don't have, I guess, use of their hands.
I mean, basically, what it comes down to is I've been using a keyboard and a mouse for so long that I think it would be really tough to switch. And I don't think that I've reached, the limit of what I can physically do with a keyboard and mouse yet. So I don't see any reason to look elsewhere. But I think it's cool. StarCraft in particular is a really neat opportunity for someone like me and for other people with physical disabilities because it's once you get to a certain level about how your mind works rather than how fast your fingers work.
Yeah, I think that's a really incredibly accurate statement. Even at the highest level of StarCraft 2, obviously being fast is good, but I would say that players like White Raw, for instance, are great examples of just good tactics and good decision making, lending themselves to success at a very very high level. So
Yep.
yeah, so you don't feel like you've hit your mechanical skill ceiling just yet.
No.
When is that gonna be? Ever?
I have no idea.
Yeah. If that day ever comes, will you look into using a special keyboard or mouse?
Maybe I would. But I think this is neat for me because I'm a very competitive person and I've competed in all sorts of things, debate. I swam for a while. I've done stuff like that, and that was nice, and I really enjoyed it. But it was never quite enough because I could never compete against other people without those sorts of adaptations. It was
Yeah.
always, well, he did really well, but.
Yeah.
And so this is a really different opportunity for me. This is the first time that I've really ever gotten a chance
kind
to
of measure yourself against everybody.
exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. That's one of the draws that I feel for StarCraft because, we wouldn't play if we couldn't point our arm at somebody and say,
Right.
haha, I beat you.
Right. It's,
Maybe that's a terrible thing to say.
no, not at all. I don't know. I think StarCraft is neat because regardless of what other people think of your strategy, it's going to play out
Yeah.
in the game, and it's an objective way
Right.
to gauge
Yeah.
the way that you play against other people.
All right. Well, That's kind of a little bit of an intro to Matt, to Look No Hands. What do you say we play a 2v2 or so?
Sounds good.
Or, I mean, we could have you play a couple 1v1s if you wanted. It's kind of...
Let's play some
Let's
twos.
play some twos. Hell yeah. So let me just make sure that I have that account on my friends list, because, no, actually I don't. So would you tell me the character
Yeah.
code, and we'll just share that character code with the whole world, because I don't care.
871.
871 to add Mr. There we go. Invite to party. And we're going to kick into a 2v2. Now, oh boy, we're talking about Starcraft, and now I can make jokes. What race do you play, Matt?
Terran.
Now, you have to understand that that opens you up to all sorts of...
I fully realize. But I was playing Terran back when roaches were one supply.
Okay,
So-
fair enough. Fair enough, man. If only they were still one supply. So, all right, yeah, you're going to play Terran. I'm going to play Zerg. That's kind of good because I know now, after my first episode of 2 on Tuesdays that I did last Saturday, if that makes any sense, with Axelav and Strifecrow, that Zerg Terran is a really strong 2v2 combination. So
Yes,
I'm
it
excited.
is.
I'm still a little bit uninitiated in 2v2. Do you have much experience playing this?
I played a lot of 2v2s with friends, and I played 2v2s for our college's CSL team for a while.
Okay. So any advice for us going into this on what builds and stuff we should be using?
Man, I don't know. I think in placement matches we should probably be pretty
Pretty good.
pretty careful.
All
Yeah.
All right. So, well, I'm just going to go speedling into whatever.
Okay.
And
I'll probably do some form of a 1-1-1.
nice. We cannot lose. Cool stuff. So as soon as we find a match, we'll jump right into that.
Sounds good.
Now, I don't really want to... Well, the game is starting. Okay, we'll cover this next question after this first game.
All right.
So let's just play some StarCraft, bro.
Sounds good.
All right. Looks like we got a ZP opponent.
Yep.
All right. I hear you you have more APM than I do.
If only it was all useful.
Oh, man. That's awesome. So, we were actually typing, not typing, we were talking about typing. You still use a normal keyboard when you type, like if you're writing an essay or whatever.
Yep.
And you said that you type at like 50, 60 words per minute.
Like 40 or 50.
Okay, 40, 50.
I slow down though over long periods of time because it gets pretty tiring. So
Yeah.
it's one of the things that I've struggled with in StarCraft is being able to play a lot of games is tough for me.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I can see that. Certainly I can see that, because you're using your whole arm to play.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I have to move my whole arm every time.
What is a
Not enough
a busy
minerals.
practice day for you?
I don't know, probably playing 15 to 20 games.
Wow. Okay. So
Not a lot.
That's still more than me. If I play 10 games in a game, I'm lucky. It was more before I came to Europe, but now that we're kind of over at the studio so often, I don't have the luxury of playing 20, 30 games a day.
Yep. I know how that goes. I've been pretty busy lately, so.
You have been busy going all around the world and stuff, and when the game starts picking up, just tell me to shut the hell up. And
That's okay. Do you want me to scout?
Yes,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, I'll send a drone too.
Okay.
So
Not
you go
enough
top
minerals.
right, I'll go top left.
Sounds good.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, you've been really busy traveling around the world and stuff, and we'll talk a lot more in depth about this when we after we play a game or two and start really talking about your goals as a gamer. But where have you been lately? What's some of the cool stuff that you've been up to?
All right. So I was in
Not enough.
Germany at the very beginning of my trip, and then we went from there and did a little bit of sightseeing and stuff in France. We were there for DreamHack Valencia, and that was a good time.
You went to Spain?
Yep.
Jelly, bro. That was... Oh, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Did you just kill an SCV?
Yeah, I just lost an
Oh, you
SCV.
lost an SCV. Bummer. It'd be pretty impressive if you killed one, since they don't have Terran. All right. So it looks like things are picking up a little bit. We can see that we've got a wall in and a Zerg opponent. So guys going speedlings as well.
Not enough minerals.
So what do you think? You're gonna 1-1-1, so it's gonna be tanks and flying stuff.
Tanks and flying stuff, probably banshees.
So what should I support it with? Roaches or banelings?
I like the idea
Not
of
enough
roaches.
minerals.
All right. So
Not
I'll just make
enough
these first 6
minerals.
lings, and then I will go roach.
Sounds good. Man, I'm just getting
You need me to send a couple lings over?
taken to town. No, I'll take care of it, but
I forgot my queen. I'm so good at this game.
it's alright. In all that confusion, I'm very late too, so it's all good.
It's okay. We're still gonna own these
Not
noobs.
enough minerals.
This better be good. That's ready.
Oh man. Roach Warren is done. Now, what is the normal time that you're gonna leave here? It's gonna be a while before you're ready, right?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while.
All right.
Not enough
So I'll just-
minerals.
Maybe I'll even try to expand.
Not enough minerals.
It seems smart.
Not
Yeah, I
our
think that's a pretty
allies.
good
Oh,
idea.
what's up, son?
Oh,
There's a Zergling in your base. So, Matt, who are your favorite StarCraft players?
my favorite StarCraft player right now is probably MVP,
Man,
but I'm a Terran player, so
he's pretty good,
kind of has to
Our
be.
allies are being
I suppose. So their Zerg is also expanding. They're making a lot of lings. A lot of lings.
attacked. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Why are we being attacked? Where are we being attacked?
Go ahead. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Our allies
Not
are
enough
being
minerals.
I'm
attacked.
gonna make one more round of drones, and then I'm gonna go all
minerals.
roach.
Not
Alright,
enough
sounds good.
minerals. Add on.
SCV ready.
Holy
Our
moly.
allies are being
Okay,
attacked.
I
Not
think I
enough
might be
minerals.
killing us right now because there's a lot of speed.
Not enough
Ah, you got a wall off,
minerals.
so
Okay.
we should be in okay shape.
Scared me. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Whoa, 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 not the drone.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I don't think you have enough minerals, bro.
Apparently not.
Looks like they're gonna bust it in these rocks. That's kind of
Yep.
annoying. I'm feeling pretty good about this timing, bro. Pretty good. If I
Not
could get
enough
unsupply
minerals.
blocked, that is.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I'd feel better if I didn't have a bunch of gas in the bank right
Not
now.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
My money
Not
management has been very poor.
Not enough minerals.
That's
Not
okay. I think
enough
you'll
minerals.
soak it up with
Not
some
enough minerals.
banshees or whatever.
Yep. That's the hope. Alright.
We're gonna push with 2 tanks or 3.
I think 2, because siege mode is just about to finish.
Nice.
SCV ready. Gangway. By the number.
Research.
All right. So I've got slow roaches. I probably should have gotten a layer. I'll just do that now. I can layer it up
Our
while
SCVs are under attack.
we're pushing.
Sounds good.
Move it. Armed and ready. SCV ready. Who wants some?
Whoa.
We ready to do this thing?
I think so.
All right. Hopefully they don't have carriers.
This better be good. Go, go, go.
Should we go up the back?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm on it.
I guess you could check the front. Or I'll poke with the roaches here.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Or is this the back?
This is the back.
Okay, let's go up the back.
Alright, let's do it.
What's going on? Roger.
Got Zergling speed. Oh no, I didn't. Nice. I'm so good at this game. I remembered.
Additional supply depots required.
By the SCV ready.
Oh, we got this.
Yep.
Easy, son.
Are being attacked.
Ah, Zerglings. Stay alive, siege tank! Where are my lings? Here they are.
Our allies are being attacked.
This better be good. SCV ready.
I don't know.
I think we are in big trouble.
You think? I feel like we killed a lot.
That's true. We did do quite a bit of damage.
It was just like we lost our army and they lost their army. And now I'm going to make mutas because they're awesome. I killed a lot of stalkers.
Alright.
What's going
Sounds like a
on?
plan.
At least they will as soon as I have
You want a piece of
a spire.
Ready to roll out.
Our allies are being attacked.
He's got a decent amount of stalkers. Their Zerg's only made Zerglings, so I'm kind of worried that maybe he's making mutas. Oh, hello, expansion.
Our allies are being attacked. Our
That's a
allies
good point.
are being attacked.
Not enough minerals.
Move it.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, it's like the best I've ever macroed.
If only I could say the same.
Complete.
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, let's see if we can do some damage.
Alright.
With that Moodless Harass.
Go, go, go. What's our target?
What the hell? He's
Our
got a
allies
spore
are
crawler.
being attacked.
What the hell? He's attacking us with
Yeah, we're...
lots of things.
Outstanding.
This is bad news bears, bro.
Yeah, I know.
What's our target?
What's with all
Our
these spores?
allies are being attacked. Complete.
Not enough minerals.
Oh no, he's got more mutas than me.
Complete.
Alright, I feel like I've failed you, bro.
Attacked.
Oh, it's all good.
Our allies are being attacked.
This was easily... If there was one part your fault, it was 2 parts my fault.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Wait, what happened? Oh, those are his mutas. Damn it! Alright, GG.
Yeah.
Base is under attack.
Man! I thought it was such a good plan.
It's alright.
It just didn't quite go our way.
SCVs are under attack.
So, I guess we can't win them all.
No. It's alright.
All
They
right.
were Masters players, apparently, so I guess we don't have to feel too bad.
Oh, actually, yeah, they're kind of high master players. Let's see, this guy play... Nope, platinum. Oh wait, 2v2 masters.
Yeah.
What the hell? We're getting like the most pro 2v2 master team ever.
I feel like we got sniped.
It's
It's our first placement match.
Stefano and Dystar sniping us over here, man. What the hell? That's so messed up. All right, so let's have a little bit of a talk.
Alright.
You well, let's just take a minute to give some love. Because I owe a lot of my success to In Control. He's kind of one of the guys that got me started, and I know that you guys have a pretty good relationship as well. So what? How do you know Jeff? What do y'all do?
Alright. So, I got to know Jeff through a very complicated series of events. But I started watching some of the EG guys stream right at the beginning of beta. And I got to know LZ Gamer a little bit, and he's the one that put me in touch with Jeff. At the time, Jeff was still coaching Brood War. And I asked Jeff if he'd be willing to coach me, and he asked me Starcraft 2 or Brood War, and I said Starcraft 2. He said, okay, I've never done that before, but yeah, it shouldn't be too different from Brood War, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
And Jeff has been coaching me ever since. We took some time off because I was finishing up school and stuff. But after I got settled, on my trip, we started back up again just a few weeks ago. So,
Yeah, so he's basically been like a coach to you.
exactly.
How much has he helped your play develop?
A lot.
Yeah.
I would not be, at the level that I'm playing at without him, which is not terribly high, but for me, it's a lot better than it was. I started out as a low bronze player, so...
Yeah, so Jeff and all the EG guys, thanks to them. Shout out to them.
For sure.
And I had somewhere that I was going to go with that, but I just feel like I completely lost it. So
Well, I'll say one more thing.
Okay.
Jeff has been not just a great coach, but he's been a good friend, and he's been a major motivator for me, because I asked Jeff originally if he would coach me, and I explained my situation and stuff. And instead of like talking about limitations, he has helped me find good creative ways to work around those problems. And he's been a really good friend to me in that way, not just as a coach, but as a person.
Yeah, just a good guy.
He's a very good guy.
He's a really good guy. So, okay. So, after high school, you went on to college. You got your BA in International Relations. I keep wanting to say studies, but that's not the correct name of the degree. You worked with a lot of really cool professors. You did some traveling with school.
Yep.
And then one day you were approached by an organization. Do I have that right? You approached them or they approached you?
All right. Well, so when I first went to China during my junior year to do some research, I went with a good friend of mine, several good friends of mine, one of whom graduated 2 years before I did and was sort of a mentor to me during my first 2 years at Carleton, and Sean Noonan. And he had gotten a Watson Fellowship his senior year, and I wanted to be like Sean when I was a freshman, and so I did all this research into what Watson was. And then when it finally came time for my senior year, I decided that I wanted to apply for it. My advisor, who also was someone that Sean originally introduced me to, and whom I eventually developed a wonderful relationship with, was the one in charge of helping people apply for Watson. So I decided that I wanted to apply, and originally I wanted to do healthcare stuff. I wanted to continue the research that I did in China. And I went to this, preparatory meeting, and the director of the Watson Fellowship was there. He was going from school to school to school talking about it, and he sat down with me, and he asked me what I was thinking of doing, and I explained to him that I wanted to do, research into, medical care and the politics of medicine in China. And instead of talking about that, he asked me a second question. He said, what would you do with a year if you could do anything you wanted after college? And the answer to me was obvious. Starcraft, of course.
Of course.
And he said, well, then you really shouldn't be applying for a Watson to do medical research.
You should be applying to do Starcraft.
Exactly.
What the hell? Okay, so we can just... I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about college, but we're kind of segueing into Watson, so we're going to just talk about Watson for right now.
Okay.
What the hell is the Watson Fellowship?
Okay, so the Watson Fellowship gives recent college graduates the chance to travel the world, have an adventure in something they're passionate about, and to hopefully learn something about the cultures that they're immersing themselves in along the way.
Yeah.
So mine is a little different from most people's. For most people, it's a solo journey. But I have personal care attendants with me who also are friends and StarCraft players. So the experience, I think, is a little unique for me, but it's really been incredible so far.
Yeah. So obviously, you after you're making your application, you were accepted to the Watson, or they agreed to help you out with your adventure.
Yep.
As it's been so dubbed. And you've been doing some traveling, man. We already talked a little bit. You said you did some sightseeing in and around France. You were at Valencia. You were in... have you been to Sweden yet?
Yep. We were in Sweden for a short period of time at the beginning. We found it to be very difficult for an outsider to find housing there. It's specifically in Stockholm where we wanted to be. So we decided, why spend a lot of resources and time and effort there, where I felt like I wasn't getting very far.
Right.
And why not, see some of Europe and go to some other events in the meantime, and it's been the best decision I've made so far.
So, Gamescom, you were there. Valencia, you said you were there. Did you manage to see ESWC?
I did not see ESWC.
Oh, sad face.
I know.
Well, It's
the way it
okay.
goes.
The casts were all in French.
Yeah.
Me and Roddy weren't there, so you didn't miss that much. No,
It's true.
I'm just joking. I shouldn't badmouth another tournament. ESWC was awesome. Go Stefano.
I watched all the games,
yeah.
so
And you will be back in Sweden in a couple of weeks for DreamHack.
Yep.
So that's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could be there. I'm really afraid that I probably won't make it, but I'm going to try.
I've been trying to get him to come.
Yeah. So what about future travels after Sweden? Then what?
After Sweden, it's on to Korea for the longest portion of my trip. About
Esports
7
mecca
months.
of the world.
The esports mecca of the world.
Now, you're doing all of this through the Watson Fellowship. Is there anything that you have to do to give back to Watson? Like, what is how do they benefit from all of this, other than being on a show with a bunch of nerds, getting their name plugged a little bit?
Well, Watson requires only one thing of you at the end of your trip. They require that you go to a conference at one of the member schools. One of the colleges, and that you give a PowerPoint presentation about 10 minutes in length. That's all they ask.
God,
To
a
the
whole
donors.
10-minute PowerPoint. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can. I don't know if I can handle that.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's tough. So next stop is Korea.
Yep.
I know that there's a lot of stuff about your trip to Korea that is not certain yet, but I'm sure you're going to be seeing, GSL. Will you be staying in the GOM house at all?
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've tried contacting John a few times and Artosis because Artosis originally had talked with Jeff when Jeff was over there for GSL, but Artosis obviously has his hands full right now.
Yes, he does. Actually, I'm really curious about something right now. Okay, so we've got a good medium to reach out to these guys.
Yeah.
So you've been trying to contact John, the translator. You've been trying to contact Artosis.
Yep.
Hasn't obviously Artosis is very busy.
Yeah.
But
But we're looking for a place to stay in Korea.
okay.
And it's hard because I don't speak Korean. And so looking for a place has proven very difficult.
Okay.
The other person who I'd like to get in contact with, I sent a message to him a long, long time ago and never heard back, but he is a very busy man, is Trevor Houston. Torch.
Oh, Trevor. Yeah, Torch is back in the States.
So
I don't think he's in Korea.
no, not right now, but
So-
this was way back when.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that that we can help with that. But one thing that I can do is say, hey, viewing audience, hey, Twitter universe, how about spreading some love and saying at Mr. Shea and at Artosis and at Tasteless and at John the Translator, special guest incoming. Help a brother out. So we'll see if we can help you out with that.
Cool.
So lots and lots of travels for StarCraft and for Watson, but it's not just about having fun and playing video games. It is in some capacity, but you have goals too.
Yep.
What are they?
Okay, so in particular, I want to try and qualify for Code A. That is a long-term goal.
That is a
obviously.
serious goal, man.
And I want to create a team, a competitive gaming team, whose mission is to promote the cause of people with physical disabilities in esports.
Okay. And is that all fairly long term, or are those things, the team stuff, is that already starting to come together?
The
for you?
team stuff is starting to come together now. So,
Is there a name?
Tilt Gaming.
Tilt Gaming.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. All right. Well, what do you say we play another game? Because I like playing StarCraft a lot,
Sounds good.
and we'll just chew the fat and shoot the bull and all that stuff.
Sounds like a plan.
And I'll ask you a few more questions, and we'll just
All
kind of
right.
see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and cue us up again for 2v2 match number 2. Hopefully this time we don't get sniped by Cass and Beastie.
Top 8 Masters
yeah,
players.
what the hell. Such is life, I suppose. Oh, man. So when does your trip end? Like when? Maybe I shouldn't put it that way. But what is the scope of this adventure, and at what point does Watson stop, funding it, and do you start?
So Watson stops funding it basically August 8th, 2012. And after that, the rest is on me.
Mhm.
So our goal is to have a team that's bringing in some revenue by that point. You know, in order to be able to continue what we're doing.
PP.
Okay.
And oh man, and I'm Zerg, and we're separated. Oh
Yeah.
dear, I'm scared. What do we do?
I don't know. I think we're probably gonna end up with a pretty
Not
high
enough
aggression
minerals.
game here out of them. So
Ah, you scared me.
Okay, what is the best way? It's probably gonna be double 4-gate, right?
yeah, that's most probable.
I don't even know how to
enough
kill a single
minerals.
4-gate.
SCV ready.
Not enough
So just in
minerals.
terms of StarCraft, let's talk just StarCraft for a little while.
Okay.
What's your best matchup?
Probably
Not enough
TVP.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
Man, Terran.
Yeah, I sometimes 1-1-1. I'm a really big fan of early bioaggression, so I really like that old school like 3 racks back from the beta days and stuff like that.
Right.
And I love banshees, so
Man,
Big job, huh?
I have a feeling that if we were to play, I would rage so hard and break
Not
things.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
if I have to play straight up, I
Not
like
enough-
gasless expand.
Yeah,
Not enough minerals.
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Not
I
enough
would probably get
minerals.
stomped. And so what is your worst matchup?
Additional
I
supply
don't know. Right now,
required.
probably TVT.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't really understand it that well.
Not enough
As
minerals.
a caster
Not
who
enough minerals.
has watched a lot of TVTs from the Eagle's Eye,
Not enough minerals.
I don't understand it either,
I
bro.
have
Not
a
enough
probe in my
minerals.
base somewhere, and
Not
he's
enough
hiding,
minerals.
Gotcha.
which makes me a little nervous.
You're the boss.
Here he is.
SCV ready.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to get a hatch down. 15, 16 hatch.
I think I'm just gonna build
Not
some
enough
Raxes
minerals.
and get stim and concussive.
Cool.
SCV ready.
Golly, I just know these guys are gonna own me. I'm really sad about it. Oh well. Hopefully we can make it.
I think we will.
Now you mentioned that you were a swimmer at one point.
Not
Yes.
enough minerals.
How the hell do you swim without
Not enough
That is a-
minerals.
hands and feet and
Not enough
legs?
minerals.
That is a very good
Not
question.
enough
Like
minerals.
seriously.
Not enough minerals.
So, I do okay, like in terms of safety
enough
without
minerals.
anything. But I
enough
did something
minerals.
called fin swimming
Armed and ready.
for a while. So I used a mono fin that we modified,
Not enough minerals.
added a joint to, and then attached. So that was a cool experience for me, actually. But it wasn't something that I
Our SCV
had enough
is
of a
under
passion
attack.
about that I was ready to continue doing
So
it.
you had no dreams of becoming the next Michael Phelps,
Not really.
SCV ready.
but maybe the next. Shoot! How could I forget his name? I was gonna say Flash, but I can't remember his name.
I did get to race Jason Lezak once. That was cool.
That is cool. I don't know who that is.
He was, I think he won gold medal
Our
in
SCVs are under attack.
breaststroke.
Oh, nice.
Um,
So is it safe to say that you won that race?
no, I lost that race pretty hardcore. No, actually, I beat him, but it was a 3-1 race. So like I did,
Ah, I see.
he did 3 laps and I did 1 lap, and I still just barely beat him. It was really funny.
Big job, huh?
That is crazy.
Yep.
Now, outside of obviously StarCraft is a big passion of yours.
SCV ready.
It's a big passion of mine. Is this what you want to do for the rest of your life, or is
Research.
this just something that you want to do as much of as you can for whatever time frame?
This is something that I want to do as much of as I can for a specific time frame, at least right now. I still plan on going to graduate school and then medical school. And I want to practice as a physician and be involved in health policy somewhere. Maybe in Asia, maybe not. We'll see.
Add-on.
But
complete.
ultimately, that's where I'd like to end up.
Okay.
I think we can be aggressive soon here.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused because these guys are like walled and stuff. They don't look like they're. There's 2 gate. Oh gosh, zealot star. Oh my gosh, I feel like
No
I've
warp
overdrawn.
gate, huh?
No, it just started.
Add-on
Okay.
complete.
And there it is there.
Our allies
Oh, I'm so
additional supply
scared.
depots required.
Okay, I have quite a few units.
I'm gonna start pumping roaches.
And I would have more if I was on time with my supply depots. I'm embarrassed to
Additional
say.
supply depots required.
There goes a supply drop.
Hey, it's okay.
Our allies are being attacked.
Armed and ready.
Supply block is
Not enough minerals.
I'm going.
fairly copable when you're play Terran, so.
That's true. Yeah, it's a little bit more forgiving.
So what do you say to the guys that are like, you play Terran and that's how easy it is because you don't have arms and you're still a Terran player?
Not enough minerals.
Well, I
Not
guess
enough minerals.
I would say that I think Terran is very positional, so it can sometimes look really easy, and it can sometimes look really, really hard because if you engage, well, just like any race, right? If you engage correctly, you can make it look easy, and if you engage poorly,
Yeah.
you don't have a shot in hell.
Kind of like that replay we watched right before we started the show today, where
Yes.
it was like, oh, turns out you're just bad, Ben, and
Well, I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, it's a good lesson, I guess. One that I need to take to heart. I think more than I do. I think we should go be.
you want to attack?
Yeah, I think we should at least check out what they're
All right,
doing.
let's do it. I was convinced we were getting double four-gated, but now I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to think. Actually, I'm gonna put down an eBay because I'm a little nervous.
It's go time.
Yeah, DTs or something would be a bummer.
Okay, no, that's just a lot of units
Yeah.
This better be good.
and a lot of force fields. It looks like. So they've expanded.
You scared me.
Are you still one base?
Well, my command center's almost finished, but
I wonder if you could take this gold.
On you.
it's actually a really interesting idea.
I'm gonna get
Upgrade.
burrow and tunnel.
All right. I'm gonna scan them real quick and see exactly
Oh,
what we're
nice.
dealing with,
Let's do it.
and then. Okay,
Oh, he's making immortals. I'm gonna make
Armed
I'm gonna make
hydras
ghosts.
instead.
It's about to get heavy.
Come on, later. Bam.
Gotcha.
All right, so hydras. One more round of drones. Probably gonna kill me.
Alright,
And
I'm gonna
macro
try and
hits.
take this gold. We'll see how that goes.
By the number. You gonna give me orders?
All right.
Who wants some?
We'll try and be as defensive. Why don't I sit here and be a little defensive and you poke a little bit or something? I don't want you to get boxed in by force fields, but
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I just charged too.
ooh,
Be ready.
wow.
It's okay.
Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna
Not
start making
enough
hydraling.
minerals.
SCV ready. Kaboom, baby.
I think that'll be okay against what they're making. Until the colossi start popping out.
Not enough minerals.
Our allies are
Not
being
enough
attacked.
minerals.
No, some mortals.
Go ahead.
Our allies are being attacked?
They
Oh,
are?
wait, that's me. Never mind.
Okay.
I was scared for a sec.
What's going on?
Guess I'm gonna make.
I really am
Hydra.
still nervous about what's going on here.
Huh? Yep,
That Twilight Council has me on edge.
I'm going.
You want to expand again?
Add-on
Yeah, I'm
complete.
thinking that's
Additional
not a
enough
bad idea.
energy.
I'm really concerned about him popping out with a bunch of colossi though.
Our allies are
Yeah,
being
my
attacked.
starport's almost
No
finished.
colossi. It's
Our
all
allies
gateway
must
immortal.
attack
Okay.
complete.
I've got ghosts coming. Thank God the radius hasn't been decreased yet on EMP.
Yeah. Yet.
Yet. I know. Leave that to
We're gonna need it right now.
Upgrade complete.
Give me this.
Additional supply depots required.
We don't have expansions
Additional
anywhere,
supply
do we?
depots required.
I don't
Add-on
think so. I
complete.
think we can see everything, right?
Looks like it.
Oh, bro, you're creeping up my expo.
What? I am?
We could use some help here.
Oh, shoot! Alright, I'm gonna counter his natural. Let's do this!
are being attacked.
Actually, we're doing okay. We are actually doing a lot of damage.
Somebody, get
Our
me out of this
allies are
mess.
being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
This better be good.
Yeah, get you some of that, fool.
SCV ready.
Look at all these probes I killed.
Nice. I think we're in good shape right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we need to make a push.
Yep, I
Oh, your
agree.
medevacs heal my hydras? That is the most overpowered thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right?
Hydralisk medevac. Oh, we just broke the metagame.
Our allies are being attacked.
Not enough.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times in those EG Masters Cup games.
Ah, it's a Colossus!
Big job, huh?
Not anymore.
Our allies are
Not
being
enough.
attacked.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Die immortal.
Yep.
Die
Not
immortal!
enough.
Damn it.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Our allies are being attacked.
Got it.
They'll even heal your
I heard
Zerglings.
that. On my way.
Well, if they can catch them.
I transfused a Zergling the other day, and I felt really smart. I realized that I overhealed him for like a lot.
Alright, I'm getting some Vikings
Not
now.
enough minerals.
Awesome.
Research
Means I don't even have to worry
complete.
about making a spire. But I do need a third
Not
base.
enough minerals. Not enough
Yeah, me too.
minerals.
Oh, that's the expo I'm creeping up.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, it's all good. No,
I had no
worries.
idea what you were talking about.
Big job.
I'm gonna take this back one. Why don't you take my natural then?
Yeah, okay. I will do that.
Now what?
Mineral field completed.
Armed and
He's gonna have a lot of colossi next time they fight.
Not enough.
Yeah, I know.
Our allies are being
I'm
attacked.
double starport now.
Add-on complete.
And I'm just gonna go like, ooh, I'm gonna go Hydra Baneling. That sounds overpowered.
SCV ready.
Ooh, that does sound overpowered, especially with medevacs.
Go.
Yeah, heal the Banelings.
Additional supply.
Not enough minerals.
That
Our
is so many
allies are
allies.
being attacked.
They're gonna fight soon.
Okay,
Sure thing.
I'll be there.
Out with it.
I have a few EMPs, so I'll move ahead.
Ready to blunder. Let's have a blast. Will do.
Just set up that concave.
Yep.
Gangway. Coming through. Roger.
Oh, so nice. So nice.
That'll hopefully give us some more time to prepare too.
This is our game.
Yep.
I can feel it.
Go, go, go. In the rear with the gear. Move it.
All right.
Not enough energy.
So when you
Want a piece of me?
when you win games and somebody like you get BM'd or something,
enough energy.
are you ever like just want to let you
Not
know I beat you
enough
without hands?
energy.
Yeah, I may have said that a few times. Not one of my finer moments, but
I don't even need my hands to beat you.
Mineral
I BM a little bit in games sometimes, especially on the ladder.
That's funny.
Might as well get us a free gateway.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's time.
Yep.
Our allies are being attacked.
You're like Hydralisks. GG, son!
Nice.
What's up? Boom.
We played much better that game.
Oh, wrecked those kids. Diamond League, so
Alright.
not quite top 8 masters, but
No,
I'm not gonna be ashamed of that victory. That was
me
awesome.
either.
So well played, sir. All right.
Alrighty.
So another thing that you told me that you kind of want to do, and we already touched on this a little bit, is reach out to other gamers that
Yeah.
that have disabilities and things like that. So what other well, I was going to say what other kinds of gamers have you talked to, but that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But well, who have you talked to? What other people have you talked to with interesting backgrounds, with interesting disabilities, like, in your journeys, I guess?
Okay. Well, man, all sorts of people. So I guess a lot of my contact has been with other pros so far, and what I find particularly interesting is the drive with which they do this.
Right.
And that drive has led them to make a lot of sacrifices in order to get where they are. And I think it makes what they're doing much more meaningful. And so I am trying to put together a weekly show that's going to be on our team stream, where we sort of talk about what goes into making a team work. You see people who stream from their houses and stuff, who stream practice. You've streamed lessons with people. But there are very few times when you actually get a glimpse of like what goes into making an event or a team work, and the sacrifices that other people have to make that happen. So we're trying to put together a show where we talk about what we've been doing, in order to make our team function, and we want to try and interview some pros, about the sacrifices that they've made to get where they are.
Okay.
So
That's cool. That is cool. As a gamer, you said you want to go to Korea. You have the goal of qualifying for Code. How, like, you're all smiles, you're all positive. How held back do you feel by the fact that you don't have these hands? How do you how do you say, I'm going to qualify for Code, but I don't need my hands to do it?
I don't know. I guess it's an attitude choice. I guess I feel like we have two choices. We can either learn to deal with the problems and the situations that we've been placed in, or we can choose not to. I think it's a shame when people spend their time talking about how bad their situation is instead of trying to do something about it. And I guess I try not to spend time thinking about my situation and instead trying to come up with ways to deal with it. So, for this is something that, I think is I think of as just one more challenge as a good creative problem solver.
You're a surprising guy. Just seeing, oh look, it's a guy with no arms and legs riding around in a chair. That's a surprise in and of itself. But your attitude, your outlook, your hobbies, your life. To be in a situation that is not easy to cope with, regardless of how you phrase it, and to get through school, go to college, perform well in school. You graduated with honors, if I recall correctly. Going on to pursue your master's and go to med school, things like this. Totally lost my train of thought.
It's all right.
Where was I going? Okay. Yeah, your outlook is just so... It's very positive, and I really... Part of what I was expecting to do here is, we're going to bring you in here, we're going to talk about how hard it's been and how you've overcome it. But your mindset, it doesn't seem to be that way. It's not about, oh God, it's been hard. It's about, this is my life.
Yeah, exactly. Just like anyone else. We all have difficulties that we have to overcome. So you got to make the choice to deal with them and be positive. Being positive is a choice.
You suck. Because now, anytime that I'm feeling bad, I'm gonna just
call me out.
I'm not allowed to be negative anymore. I'm having such a bad day, and my
I can be plenty negative.
My hands are cold, and I want to play Starcraft.
I said it was a choice, and I often make the wrong one.
Oh, okay. I was just handed a note from my producer saying we can show this video of you playing Starcraft that we linked in the thread while we're kind of talking.
Oh.
Why do you scoff at that?
Because we recorded that video at like 12 a.m. or something like that with a camera in our computer lab.
Yeah.
And, the other person who's playing twos with me in this video is the next person who's actually coming on this trip with me. So he's going to meet us at DreamHack and go on to Korea with me. He'll be with me for about 4.5 months. So my personal care attendants have been switching out over the course of the trip. I think you met my aunt Liz
In
Gamescom.
Gamescom, right?
And,
Here in Cologne.
Yep. And then, oh man, and the fact that it starts out with that.
Worker rush, man. Skills. Very clearly.
I wanted to get the game done.
That's really funny. I don't recall. Do you win the worker rush or do you lose?
I have no idea. I don't remember, but I'll probably lose because my worker micro is terrible.
Yeah. So, the biggest thing that you've overcome, if you had to pick something, like I keep trying to drag it out of you, what has been so hard? What has been so difficult for you to overcome? But it's never about difficulty with you. I'm really trying to find some hardship that we can say we've conquered.
What are some things that are hard?
I don't like pancakes, and I had to eat them the other day. Something. Help me out here.
Man. Okay. I think learning to learning to write faster and type faster was tough when I was younger. That's something that took a lot of practice and work, and specifically when it came to debate, it took a lot of practice and work. Just like anything, though, like that's not unique to me.
Yeah.
Like when you want to get good at something, it takes work.
Yeah.
If you are motivated enough to do it.
You're killing me, man. It's supposed to be
can be
hard.
done.
It's not hard. It's just you have to work. That's all
Well, that's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Work is.
I guess so. I just want to ask you a couple questions just about day-to-day life, and then we'll play one more game, and I'll give you a chance to say any final words that you have, and we'll wrap it up.
Cool.
So, what about driving a car? Is that something that you're able to do?
That is something that I'm able to do.
How?
Okay, so I have a car that's been pretty heavily modified for me. I have a lever that I use for gas and brake. It's all digital. Some people have mechanical systems. Mine is digital, which has caused some problems. So with my left arm, I use a gas brake lever, and then my right arm, I use a steering. I have a
Like a
set of
modified
3
steering wheel,
pins
yeah.
actually that plug into the steering wheel that I can put my arm into and turn. And then I shift, I shift gears using a small control panel.
You have a manual transmission in your car?
No, it's not
Okay.
manual.
I
would be insane.
neutral, reverse. Okay. I was about to fall out of my chair here.
No, and then turn signals with my left arm by tilting the lever to the left or right.
So, have you ever been in a car accident?
No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm trying to think if I was in a car accident when anyone else was. Yeah, I mean I've been in car accidents like where people have like fender benders and stuff like that, but not when I've been driving.
Man, you're killing me. You've already shown that you have more APM than me. You're a better driver than me. I've been in like 8 car accidents. I'm a terrible driver. Eating, like, I would imagine you'd have a hard time picking up a fork.
Nope. For years and years and years, I used like a cuff, a strap that went around my arm, and we put a fork or a spoon in it. But I outgrew that when I was younger and stopped using it and learned to use a regular fork and spoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Cooking?
I love cooking, but I have to have someone to help me with a lot of that stuff. So I'm good at being a, head chef, and someone else says, yes, chef.
That's awesome. Maybe you can come help us out. So is there any part of your daily routine that you think is just especially unique or special?
I don't know. I mean, I use all sorts of things, but I Over the years, I've used less and less adaptations and have
Mm-hmm.
switched over to just doing things on my own. Like I started out using prosthetics when I was younger, and the problem was is I never found them to be helpful because they didn't allow me to do anything that I couldn't already do.
Right.
So
So why bother?
yeah, exactly. Why spend my time doing that when I was more proficient without them?
Man, Matt, um, you're definitely an inspirational guy.
Well,
So.
I don't know about that.
Well, you are, in my opinion. So let's play one last game of StarCraft.
All right.
And then we'll wrap this bad boy up. I'm not going to say any closing words yet because we've got to find a match and own some more noobs.
All right, sounds good. Owning noobs is the highest priority.
Of course. Now, you play mostly on North America.
Yep.
You are. What league are you in your 1v1 ladder?
Well, I don't know right now because I haven't done a lot of laddering.
Mm-hmm.
My old account is still in gold, but I'm playing better than that
Yeah.
right now. Not by that much, but getting
Platinum
there.
level?
Yeah, I'd say around there.
Man, kills me. I'm trying to imagine how far I could get on the ladder if I had to not use hands. You know, even if I just like made a fist. You know, how?
Well, okay, so I have this like part on the bottom of my arm that helps. It'd be tough, like without that probably.
I guess.
Yeah.
I suppose.
If you like were to use one thumb, maybe, or like one finger,
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
be more. So it's just like normal hunt and peck.
I guess so. What about like outdoor stuff? You said hunt and peck, and that made me think about like hunting and fishing and things like that. Are you able to do things like that?
Yeah, I actually went on a fishing trip with my dad just a few years ago in Canada, and that was a lot of fun. We modified a fishing reel using a power drill, actually, so that I could use that to reel it in and let it out again. And that was a lot of fun. So,
Matthew Fink,
and I was a Boy Scout for years.
more normal than any of us.
I failed to get Eagle Scout,
Yeah.
and I think, well, anyways.
Is that a sore point in your life story?
I think it's more a sore point for my parents than it
Yeah.
is for me. But
Well, I dropped out of the Scouts when I was still a Tiger Cub, so
okay.
I,
I enjoyed it, but our scout troop, wasn't very good at letting the scouts like take responsibility for stuff. So it was a lot about the parents rather than the scouts, and it kind of hurt the experience.
politics
a little bit, I
and
think.
drama, bro.
Yep,
So much of the world
Not
goes that
enough
way.
minerals.
that is
Not
true.
enough minerals.
You're making me be mannered in our games too.
Why do you play Terran and did you try other races?
Yeah, I started out playing some other races at the very beginning of beta. I really like Terran though because it's positional, and I like Terran in StarCraft 1 for that same reason.
How how proficient were you at playing Brood War? How good were you at Brood War?
Oh, not very.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
I just played for fun.
Yeah. The interface in that game's a little bit,
Not enough
I don't know,
minerals.
masochistic, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
180 APM just to build units.
Yeah, it was a little rough for me in that respect. I like StarCraft 2 a lot more, I think, because I think StarCraft 2 rewards critical thinking in ways that Brood War didn't. And I think it requires a little bit less on the mechanical side, which makes it a better fit for me, I think.
Not
I know
enough
that some people
minerals.
would say that that decreases the skill ceiling, but I would disagree.
I think, in some regards, it raises it.
Exactly. All right, so what are we doing?
I don't know. I just killed a probe, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hatch first.
Okay.
I don't know if you can really get away with that.
I think
in
I'd like to do some Banshee play.
this. Okay,
game.
cool.
Our SCV
So,
is
Down.
under
see how
attack.
that goes.
Oh, they look like they're doing something weird as well.
I can just be really,
Our
And what are they
SCVs
doing?
are under attack.
Looks like they
they're
wanna-
gonna expand.
Yeah, it looks like they want to expand.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just do a good old-fashioned two-port. Cheese it up. It is twos after all.
You do seem to have a really nice sense of humor about just
Not enough
everything in
minerals.
life in general. Like
Not
you,
enough
you
minerals.
your gamer name,
enough
Look No
minerals.
Hands, is obviously
Not
you're
enough minerals.
jesting at yourself a little bit
Not
there.
enough minerals.
I think it's important not to take yourself too seriously. It's okay to take your
Not
like
enough
what you do
minerals.
seriously and
Not
your
enough
actions
minerals.
and responsibilities seriously, but
Right.
I don't think one
Not
should take
enough
themselves
minerals.
too seriously.
Not enough minerals.
Uh, I could probably learn a lesson or two from that statement.
Well, I say that, but I could learn a lesson or two from
Yeah.
that same statement. Believe you me.
Yeah. Where do you get that sense of humor, man? Is it like I have a hard time imagining your parents teasing you for not having hands, for example.
No, that's just my personality, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Minerals.
It's funny because you can always tell who my like longtime friends are because they'll make jokes at a party or whatever, and everyone else will
Like
be
it's kind of
like,
quiet. They're
"What?
like,
Can you say that?" We had this time when back in high school, I actually wasn't there. I heard the story secondhand, but apparently one of my good friends was in his biology class, and the teacher was chopping something up on the table, and my friend likes to be a smartass,
okay.
and so he, the teacher said, "You be careful, or this knife is going to come at you next." And he said, "Oh, so that's what happened to Matt."
Oh no.
And half the people in the class were on the speech and debate team and burst out laughing because they knew me, and the other half of the class was apparently sitting there looking horrified,
Mortified. Yeah.
asking themselves if it was possible for a person to do that. Like, can that happen? Can he say that?
What did the teacher say?
He knew me too. He just apparently cracked up.
Oh man.
It was great.
I would be afraid of being expelled for making a joke like that. That's cool though, man. It's good that you're that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think you kind of gotta be. I think life would be too hard if if there wasn't humor in it.
Yeah. Why do I have like weird rally points? I guess we'll just live with it. Like super supply blocked for some reason.
I feel really in the dark.
Yeah, me too.
Not enough.
I guess I can. No, there's a marine right there.
Not enough minerals.
Shoot, I'm gonna get layer. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be awesome.
Because what I'd like to know is whether or not they're gonna have detection. Because if they are, then I won't get cloak.
I don't know that there's really anything I can do to help us here, bro.
No, I'll scan with my next
The
one.
marine's already killing my overlord.
I wasn't paying attention, and I dropped my mule instead when I would normally scan, so it's my fault.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Have you ever heard of space? The water treatment?
Yeah, Ghost Space. Yeah, well, I don't know him, but I know of him. I read a few interviews. I actually talked about him in my application for Watson.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
But I hear he's not playing anymore, right?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
What is this guy's story? Because I don't know who he is.
He has some degenerative musculature disorder.
Okay, okay.
It was ridiculously good at like absolute top-notch level.
Yeah, he was apparently really good in Warcraft 3. He was like one of the like top 5 players for quite some time, right?
Top on that in the world. Top 500.
Alright, we're gonna see if we can't get some probes here.
You're the boss.
All right.
Research.
I'm gonna make a burrowed baneling party.
Let's see if we can stop mining at this other expansion too. Okay.
That Banshee micro, son.
Oh, well, if only I was macroing at the same time, I'd be in much better shape.
It's okay. I'll get the ultimate baneling landmine
Additional
planned.
supply
It's gonna be
Nice.
amazing.
Alright.
SCV ready.
Ooh, I lost one of them. However, let's be active with it.
Additional supply.
Alright, I'm gonna like go Marine tank Viking kind of stuff.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Or probably Marine tank medevac. Well,
Ready for dust off.
Armed and ready.
I'm gonna push out with you a little bit. See if we can't contain. Because they've been very passive.
Complete.
SCV ready.
Yes, they have.
Add-on complete.
He's just gonna roll out with a bunch of battle cruisers. It'd be so funny. Oh, here's a drop.
Roger.
Oh, you or me?
On my side of the map, right
Okay.
there.
Do you need help or are you gonna
No,
be
I
okay?
got it. It's no problem.
What's our target?
Gotcha.
Is it their skin or yours?
That was mine. I got obs.
Boy.
Add-on complete.
And you will larva inject here.
Okay, I feel like we should expand again.
Yeah, I've already taken my third.
Alright, I'm gonna take that gold.
Smart. Look at all these banelings burrowed everywhere. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
This better be good.
Yeah, wow. That is a death trap if I have ever seen.
Watch them like walk like right between everything.
Yeah, or right around everything.
That'd be my luck.
Dust off.
They're really being not aggressive at taking those watchtowers either.
I make overseer.
Which is nice for us because, like, drops are easy to spot a mile
Upgrade
away then.
Complete.
I wanna make sure there's no monkey business going on at the third down here.
Who wants some?
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah. What's going on? SCV ready. SCV ready. Need something. Load up. This better be good.
Alright, I'm gonna start making muta.
Yeah, I wanna see exactly what we're dealing with here in a second too, so I think I'm probably gonna
SCV ready.
spend a scan.
Oh my goodness.
Best shot.
So you say like Marines. It's like mega Marine tank.
Really? Okay.
SCV ready.
And maybe some more Banshees are in order.
Additional supply.
And maybe
zones
Cloak would be a
required.
good investment. Oh, that's like the 4th time I've gotten capped this game.
Not enough. Additional. Our allies
Oh,
are being
also I should
attacked.
probably upgrade sometime soon.
It's like Marine tank and then Colossus gateway
Not
units.
enough
Okay.
minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ah, we need to make sure the observer dies. It's right over my observings.
Okay. Ah, nope. Not without getting in big trouble.
Thank you, that Colossus though.
It's true. Nice tank snipe too.
Upgrade complete. Not enough.
I need minerals.
Roger.
Research.
SCV ready.
I think we're gonna be okay here.
SCV
Yeah, I
ready.
do too.
Ready to plunder.
I don't want to overextend, but I'm actually considering expanding some more
They
too.
seem to be onto my burrowed banelings, so I'm just gonna get them all up.
Okay.
Research complete.
Huh? Sure thing.
I feel like we need to be harassing production more though.
SCV ready.
So I'm gonna try and be a little bit more active with my
Mineral
Banshees
field
here.
completed.
Okay, as long as they're down bases though, I think we're gonna be fine.
SCV
Yeah.
ready.
No reason not to be though.
Oh, hello tanks.
Allies are being
That
attacked.
was a Thor. I'm just gonna make every unit I can into a baneling.
Mineral field depleted.
That sounds smart to me.
It does sound smart. It sounds smart to me too. I'm gonna get 2 more factories going because I really need to
Hello
up my
Marines.
Allies are
production
being
count.
So you said you want some mineral line harass?
Yeah, and I'm getting myself a few ravens so that we can help deal with those
What's
obses.
going on?
How's this for mineral line harass?
Nice.
That's fine. Engaging. Can do.
See if we can't kill this forge.
Okay, I guess I'll just kill the command center.
Our allies
Works
are
for me,
being
bro.
attacked.
Mayday.
Our allies are being attacked.
Bad news? Yes, sir. Transformation systems primed.
Our allies
I
are being
lost like
attacked.
too many meters there.
Huh? Gotcha.
I need to be upgrading a lot faster than I am. Also, I need more barracks.
Research complete.
Hello, siege tank. Hello, siege tank. Hello, siege tank.
Add on.
Transformation systems primed.
Then we won't get surprised by any more siege tank shenanigans.
Ah, Thor!
Our allies are
Man, they are making a lot of tanks. This is like meching Terran.
not enough energy.
Hi, please.
Ready for war? I like it.
Just max out on lings.
I've got a few PDDs to use if you want to go after those tanks a little bit.
Sure.
Ready for
There we
dust.
I
go.
didn't even know Point Defense Drone worked on Thor. That's so cool.
Fueled up, ready to go. In the rear with the gear. It's your dime. We could use some help
Alright.
here.
Receiving.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's get messy.
What? Oh, you're getting
Our
attacked!
SCVs are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Oh, that's what's going on.
What's happening?
I'm misrallied. I'm losing tanks.
I guess I needed to transition into Broodlords, huh?
Yeah, I should probably start getting battle cruisers at some point too.
Oh, your Banshees are dying.
Oh,
Our
Follow
allies
back.
are being attacked.
I did get that forge though that was upgrading.
As soon as my Greater Spire is done, I'm gonna just sacrifice all my mutas for Corruptors.
Our SCVs are under attack.
And that creep spread. Oh, I think it's time.
Okay.
Our allies are being attacked.
Nice.
Greater Spire.
Go, go, go.
Base is under
Okay, we're gonna have to abandon our middle.
complete.
Okay, as long as
Our allies' base
we can buy
is
some
under
time.
attack.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yes, sir.
I am really low on supply.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Just waiting for.
Go ahead.
Do they have Vikings?
Yes, they have a few. Not a ton, but a few.
Armed and ready. And more. Got no patience.
Alright, well, the Broodlords are coming.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're in alright shape right now.
Upgrade
And also, I can counter around the back now.
Okay. Good, good.
SCVs
Here we go.
under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Can you hit those colossi with your mutas? Because they're really vulnerable.
I can hit him with my Broodlords.
Nice. Yeah, I think we're in decent shape.
That Zergling counter.
Nice.
Mineral field depleted. Our allies are being attacked.
Man, apparently we're the best 2v2 team ever.
Clearly.
Ah, Vikings are killing my broods.
Are being attacked.
Do you have anything that shoots up?
Not much actually. Oh, Marines are coming. I have a lot of Marines coming.
This better be good.
Their steam geyser exhausted. Our allies
All right.
I'll get some Vikings of my own, and I'm transitioning into BCs now.
complete.
Oh, burn, command center. Still like 2 hit points.
Armed and ready.
I always feel like my transition to T3 comes too late.
I am going to make Infestor. Wait.
Go, go, go.
Okay, if you can get me position, I'll siege up outside their base again and retake
Come
that
on,
gold.
bro.
Ready to plunder.
Our allies are being attacked.
Dat siege mode.
There we go.
Been waiting on you.
My broods are dead.
You're the boss.
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, I forgot Infestor energy. I am a noob.
Transformation systems primed.
Should I back up?
No. We're good. They still don't have another base, right?
Right.
So we're fine. I'll make some more broodies.
Ooh, free stalkers.
Hold!
That's the negatory. It's blocked.
Okay. Now,
Fun thing about Infestors is this.
Ready to plunder.
let's also, just since we're a
Our
little
allies
ahead,
are being attacked.
get some
Yep.
nukage.
Butter my biscuit. In the rear with the gear.
I need some more gas, though.
Go ahead. Big job, huh? Can't hold them alone. Huh?
Ooh,
Some more broodies.
Ah, you scared me.
Oh wait, they got a base.
yeah, I'm gonna go down there with some Vikes.
I can just send some links now. No problem, son.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Free stalkers. Not free, it's costing me to kill them, but not that much.
Alright, that base is dead.
This better be good. 10-4.
Okay, we've got some stalkers back here now.
Allies are being
This should be the killing blow.
Alrighty, here we go. Battle cruisers, yay!
Better be good.
Let's get those ups going. And then,
Our allies are being attacked.
This better be good.
Oh, what the hell? So BM.
aw.
Our allies are being
And after the smiley face we got, I thought we were friends.
Exactly. Good stuff, bro. Well played. GG. And there we go. 2-1. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Well played, Matt.
You too.
Carney with his musics. Shout out to our producer Carney. Those guys were high plat. So, all right, Matt. So we've talked a little bit about your life. We talked a little bit about Starcraft and your kind of adventures. But there's one last thing that I want to hit on a little bit. It's one. I guess we've kind of been hinting at it, but your fellowship, and two. the fact that you are going to be working to raise a little bit of money here in the very near future. So I want to let
Yep.
you talk about that stuff, and I'm just going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs and ask questions when pertinent.
Okay. So Watson has been gracious enough to help provide for me. But they unfortunately, can't help cover my personal care attendance and the cost required to constantly have an aide with me. And so we're seeking to raise some money so that I can continue to have someone with me throughout the course of this trip. So we're putting together a fundraiser. There'll be an announcement on Team Liquid soon, but basically it's going to be about a 36-hour streaming marathon. I'm going to be playing some ladder games. Some of my aides are going to be playing games against each other. I'm hoping to stream a few lessons, one with Jeff and one with Startail Rainbow. And I am going to be running a tournament as part of this marathon. Prize pool is going to be around $500, and from what I hear, we have some of the EG guys and some of the Liquid guys already interested in participating in the tournament. Tournament format is probably going to be 2 days, 128-man open bracket, and pros are going to get the chance to sign up first. The announcement should be up by tomorrow afternoon, and pros will probably get about 24 hours to sign up before everyone else does by sending me their info. I need a name, their Battle.net information. The tournament is unfortunately North America only right now, and the team that they're on, etc. And if people can PM me that information if they're interested, we'll get them signed up as quickly as possible. It's probably going to run Saturday night and Sunday night U.S. time, and the exact times for everything will be put up tomorrow.
So cool stuff, guys. So Matt, the No Hands Terran player who is traveling around the world on a pretty amazing journey. I haven't ever seen you frown, so I mean, I'm sure if we hung out more, we could find something to be sad about. But,
I'm sure.
But you seem to be a pretty damn happy guy, and it makes me just really proud to be part of this community, to know that there's people like you in it that are doing things. And
it makes me proud to be part of this
all
community,
that, so.
to be here.
Well, thanks a lot, man. So, guys, keep your eyes on Team Liquid for the announcement about Matt's fundraiser for his personal care attendants,
whatever.
His PCAs who are basically going around the world with him on this Watson Fellowship adventure.
Yep.
Been to France, been to Spain. We're here in Germany now, going to Sweden soon, Korea next, and where we stop, nobody knows.
Exactly.
So it's been awesome. Matt, I want to thank you a lot for coming on the show and sharing a little bit about your life, letting us watch you play some StarCraft and just kind of figure out what goes on inside your head. And if there's anything else that you want to do, if you want to say hi, Mom, or anything like that.
I'll say hi to my parents and to my little brother. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, Elliot. So.
All right, man. Well, then I guess we're just going to kind of wrap this thing up. It's been a real blast, a real pleasure. And I wish you all the best, and hopefully we can continue to hear about you and your journeys and all that stuff.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. Guys, that does it for us. We'll see y'all next time from the ESL studio here in Cologne, Germany.